Since early morning, people in Kashmir were glued with their television sets and smartphones, eagerly waiting for the verdict. But to be very honest and very fair, I spoke to so many people since last few days when this was announced that uh, Supreme Court verdict will be out on December 11. Now, people had not many expectations because they knew that whatever has been done in 2019, August 2019, it will be upheld by the Supreme Court. And more or less, the Supreme Court's verdict is on expected lines in Kashmir. It's only politicians who are making noise about it that 370 will be restored. We will continue to fight for the restoration of 370. Government of India claims that peace has returned, terrorism is ending, stone pelting has ended. Some of the points are really appreciable, whatever Government of India did in the last 4 years. But saying that peace has returned to Kashmir is premature. Overall, there is calm. No incident of any protests or violence has been reported from anywhere, which was a norm, say, 5 years, 6 years, 10 years back. So nothing of that sort has happened. And at the moment, the routine business, routine work in Kashmir is going on smoothly. Parliament elections scheduled in April, May across the country. So Jammu and Kashmir also has 5 Lok Sabha seats. So that election is due in April, May. That's like 5 or 6 months from now, 5 months from now. So after, most probably in last week of May, there will be a new government placed in Delhi. So then in next 2 months, the Government of India has to decide whether they can hold these assembly elections in September 2024. Like, as all of us know that Shri Amarnath Ji Yatra starts in last week of June and it runs for 2 months, July and August. The forces are deployed in large number for smooth conduct of the Yatra. So how the government will manage Yatra and election simultaneously has to be seen. But as Supreme Court has directed, the direction of Supreme Court is binding on Government of India. They will have to find out, if they don't hold the assembly elections in September, they have to find out a reason why they cannot hold elections. And to me, security situation is the best possible way to defer assembly elections. This hunch is that there will be no assembly elections in Jammu and Kashmir till 2026. Recently, Union Home Minister Amit Shah Ji said in Parliament that by 2026 we will be able to end the terrorism in Kashmir. So between the lines, I can see that central government has already this thing in mind, that elections in Jammu and Kashmir is not the appropriate time, because there is a reason. Whenever assembly elections are held in Jammu and Kashmir, it will be government of the opposition to BJP. I mean, there is National Conference, PDP, Congress, and other smaller parties who are against the BJP. And most probably, if elections are held, there will be a non-BJP government in Jammu and Kashmir. And there will be confrontation between Srinagar and Delhi. I may be proven wrong. But that's my hunch, that assembly elections are not going to happen in 24. Delimitation has been completed in this May 2022. Delimitation of assembly and parliament constituencies. In delimitation of assembly constituencies, 7 seats were increased, 6 in Jammu region and 1 in Kashmir Valley. So that process is complete. Now, recently, when these panchayat and municipal polls were deferred, so the government that time said that we will hold a delimitation of municipal and panchayat constituencies as well. So that is pending. I don't know when that process will start, but for assembly polls, the delimitation is already complete. For parliament polls, delimitation is already complete. It was completed 1.5 years before. See, earlier when there was special status, only permanent resident of Jammu and Kashmir was eligible to purchase any property, employment, and other things. Now anybody, as these new laws after abrogation of 370, anybody who has resided in Jammu and Kashmir for the last 10 years are people who have this like security forces personnel. If they have given 10 years of posting in Jammu and Kashmir, they are eligible, they are domiciles of Jammu and Kashmir. So they will be eligible for jobs in Kashmir. They will be eligible for purchasing of property, which was earlier. Then there are some more these bars for purchase of property, like how much property you can purchase, which type of property, whether agriculture land, commercial land, residential land. So they are defined in the domicile laws. But as of now, people from outside Jammu and Kashmir who have been residing here for last 15 years are the security forces personnel who have given postings, or anybody whose children have studied in Jammu and Kashmir in schools, in colleges. They are eligible to be residents of Jammu and Kashmir. Residents means they are eligible for they can purchase properties, they are eligible for jobs. After the abrogation of 370, and especially in last 2 years, Government of India has been making claims about the investment, foreign investment, and or investment from outside J&K coming to Kashmir. They have been claiming that investment worth thousands of crores has been made in the last few years. And it will create a lot of employment opportunities for youth of Kashmir. From last 2 years, tourists about that, lot of tourists are visiting Kashmir. But on ground, unemployment is a major issue. Though unemployment is a global phenomena, it's present everywhere. Kashmir is a unique problem. Like only employment opportunity was in government sector, because there is no private sector. It has not come up. So from last 3-4 years, not many recruitments are happening in government sector. So people in Jammu and Kashmir are really worried about employment opportunities. Youth have no employment opportunity, because to be very honest, in last 2 years, situation in Kashmir has changed a lot. You won't find any strikes happening, which was a norm here. Stone pelting has vanished, and youth of Kashmir has reconciled with the new reality. Earlier there was writ of separatists in Kashmir, there was writ of militants in Kashmir. That has almost ended. So Government of India has to listen the voices of dissent now. The other reason for calm in Kashmir is the political instability and economic crisis in Pakistan. Let us not forget that Pakistan has been the main reason for whatever has been happening in Jammu and Kashmir for the last 35 years, or even before that. So how long that will continue will determine whether permanent peace will return to Kashmir or not. After abrogation of 370, now the central laws have been implemented, which are throughout the country in Kashmir. Some of those laws are beneficial for people of Kashmir. Let us see, like acquisition of land law. Earlier, we had our own law, state law. Now, other laws are laws which are good, which were good. They were not being implemented in Jammu and Kashmir under the garb of 370. Yes, there are some good things which happened after the abrogation of 370. Like there is accountability now. There is accountability. Let us accept that reality. Earlier, there was a system in Kashmir where few political families, they were making the fortune, and common man was suffering. I'm not saying common man is not suffering now. Common man is still suffering, but at least there is accountability. At least there is some sort of transparency now. So that's a good thing which has happened after the abrogation of 370. But as I said, that land and jobs, these are the two issues which people of Kashmir are apprehensive.